Imagine if your Minecraft world had a windswept jungle village, an ocean village, or even two villages right next to each other. Here are the top 25 village seeds for Minecraft 1.18. Seed 25 has a plains village in such an amazing location. Become friends with these villagers and they might just let you into this beautiful area surrounded by mountains. I think that it's cool that the only way into this area is through the village. It would be the perfect place for setting up your base. On the other side of the village, you have an ocean and some plains that would be ideal for setting up some farms. Below one of the houses, there's a big exposed cave. Maybe you could build the villagers a secret storage room down here. Seed 24 has a Savannah beach village with a ruined portal and a shipwreck. This rare structure-filled village is right by spawn too. The village is filled with a bunch of different animals and some nice early game loot. Set up your starter base inside the shipwreck and gear up with some leather and gold. A really nice village for starting off your Minecraft adventure. Seed 23 has an ocean village opposite a sparse jungle biome. I'm not sure how this village has managed to generate here, but I'm not complaining. It reminds me of Pacific Log Town from Pokemon Ruby by the way it's almost completely floating on water. The perfect village for fishing and diving adventures. Not too far away from the village, you can find this incredible jungle cliffs island with exposed lush caves. With views of bamboo forest and ocean, I bet someone could build an amazing lush base here. Seed 22 spawns you right into this incredible windswept jungle village. If you've ever wondered what a combination of jungle, windswept savanna and a village would look like, this is the result. This village has a blacksmith, a ruined portal, and two different types of villagers. There's an amazing waterfall cove down by the bottom, and I love how there's houses on loads of different levels as you climb up the cliff face. Definitely one of my favourite villages that I've ever found. A short distance along the coast, you can find an ocean desert village next to some coral reef. Seed 21 has some of the most beautiful village locations I've ever seen. Surrounded by mountains, meadow, ocean and flower forest, you can find this outpost village island with a ruined portal. I just love the landscape on this one. The villagers couldn't ask for a better backdrop, but I don't think they'll be very pleased about sharing their island with an outpost. Maybe you could build some bridges to help the villagers escape. Make sure you let me know which of these villages turns out to be your favourite. Seed 20 has a triple biome village. The village touches jungle, plains and badlands, and to make it even rarer, it's an abandoned village. There's also plenty of bees, a ruined portal up on the hill, and a huge exposed dripstone cave for you to explore. If you could find a triple village yourself, what 3 biomes would you want the village to fall on? Also, this seed spawns you right next to a mine shaft with loads of easy loot to get you off to a great start. Seed 19 has the 2 closest villages I've seen so far. Look how close they are. These villages are only 42 blocks apart. Maybe you could build a bridge over the river to create one big village. One of the villages is full of sunflowers with a ruined portal nearby. The other has a blacksmith and a mountain not far away. Seed 18 has a frozen iceberg village right at spawn. If you're like me and prefer the cool side of the pillow, this could be the bed for you. This villager has even decided to live inside of an iceberg. You actually spawn on this small snowy island right next to the village, so this could be a pretty interesting survival island seed. Seed 17 has a plains village in the opening of a forest. Surrounded by trees, a small lake, this is a really peaceful village location. Just around the corner, you can find another village that scales a very steep cliff. The cliffside village is situated in a really nice valley with a badlands biome at the end. Close by, there's also a large bamboo mountain. Seed 16 has an incredibly picturesque village which you can find on the slope of a jagged peaks and meadow mountain. This is truly a wallpaper-worthy village. This village is covered in flowers and has loads of really nice nooks and crannies. Make your way up the slope to the top of the mountain and you'll find loads of exposed caves hidden within the jagged peaks. Check out this super deep dripstone cave, which is pretty fun to jump down. There's also a lush cave, which I originally thought was pretty small, but after a bit of exploring, I realised it leads you to this absolutely huge lush cave with pillars. This mountain village seed is amazing. Seed 15 spawns you on Badlands Coast next to a huge, warm ocean and desert village. If you want a village spawned with plenty of tropical fish, this is the one for you. It looks like this coral reef goes on forever. Make your way through the Badlands and the jungle to find this incredible mountain range. Jump down into this exposed cave and you'll find one of the mountains is completely hollow with this ginormous cave. This is one of the biggest caves I've found. Here's a challenging seed for you. Seed 14 spawns you between 2 desert villages that both have pillager outposts. Can you save them both before it's too late? Here's the first, and here's the second one. Good luck. Seed 13 has a village in a breathtaking mountain valley. Make your way in from the coast and you'll see the village surrounded by mountains. This village has some amazing views of the valley. I can't get over the scenery surrounding this village. Make your way through the valley, over this mountain, and you'll find a beautiful building location with a small flower forest with mountains circling around it. It would be a perfect spot to build a cozy little cottage. Seed 12 is an epic snow village. Check out this populated village that comes with interesting terrain and a basement igloo. There's even a tunnel that leads you through into a dripstone cave. There seem to be a lot of exposed dripstone caves in this one. Close by, there's an Iceberg village with another large exposed cave just a short distance away. Seed 11 is another incredible snow village. This time, the village is generated on this stunning windswept landscape. Do you think we'll ever get amplified mode on Bedrock, or do you think this is the closest we'll get? Maybe you could build down here and take in the views of this insane terrain. If you make it up to the house at the very top, you'll find a hole that you can jump through to reach the houses at the very bottom. I'm on the lookout for more windswept villages, so let me know if you find any. Seed 10 has a village on an island surrounded by a river. I think this is a really nice village location that could offer some interesting building opportunities. Next to the village, there's plenty of forests and 2 large lakes that add to the tranquility. Follow the plains between lakes and you'll find a second plains village. Seed 9 has a village with some really nice terrain in my opinion. Under the village, there's this beautiful overhang where I would love to build my base. I love the overhang views like this. There's parts of the village under the overhang, to the side and even directly above it. I mean, what do you think of this village? Seed 8 spawns you really close to a triple blacksmith village, a great start for some early game loot. This seed also has an island which has a tiger village and a woodland mansion. A mansion by itself on an island would be rare enough, but this one has a village too. Off the coast of the island, you can find some above ground ruins and a giant portal in the ocean. Seed 7 has another beautiful mountain valley village. Right at the beginning of this amazing valley, you can find the village on one side and a large waterfall on the other. Make your way through the valley and there's another exposed cave. Go over the peaks of the village and you'll find a meadow crater that could be a perfect building location. Seed 6 has a desert village that sits on some Badlands cliffs that surround a small coral reef lake. Some of the villagers are stuck down at the bottom here, so you could help them reconnect with their friends. There's a deep coral ravine for you to explore down here too. Seed 5 has one of the rarest village combinations I've seen. Unfortunately, this one is very far away from spawn, but I thought I'd show it anyway. There's a village island with a pillager outpost and a shipwreck that is floating above the water. I wish we could find something like this closer to spawn, but maybe you'll be up for the adventure to find this. Seed 4 has a village inside of a mountain crater, giving these villagers a nice natural defense from intruders. Just next to the mountain, there's this beautiful meadow with this location that I think would be ideal for building your base. There's another village close by in the meadow, and you can spot another village with a portal in the distance. Seed 3 has a blacksmith mountain village with an outpost. You've got views of the ocean and a large exposed cave underneath the village too. Once you've saved the village from pillagers, head round to the side of the mountain where you'll find plenty of flat plains for building. Seed 2 has a flower forest village that I thought was going to be one of the most pretty and peaceful villages I'd seen until I noticed it also had a pillager outpost. Why did these pillagers have to go and ruin it? Somebody please load up this seed and burn this thing down so the villagers can live in peace. There's another village close by on top of the Sunflower Hill which has 2 blacksmiths. Seed 1 spawns you in a snow biome with 2 iceberg shipwrecks in the frozen ocean close by. Here's the first village near spawn, which is near some ice spikes. Follow the frozen river around and you'll find another snow village with a basement igloo. Keep following the river to another ice spikes biome. It's here where you'll find a third village with an outpost. I love the views of the spikes from this village. There's even a ruined portal down by the river. Let me know which village seed in this video was your favourite, and if you'd like to check out some more village seeds, click the next video.